talking about Ghostbusters 3 slash possibly Ghostbusters 1 reboot of the franchise. And that is because rumors are that Sony is zeroing in on Paul Feig, F-E-I-G, Feig? That's how you pronounce that one?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, we're going with Kevin Feige. I mean, Paul Feig has been attached to direct the new Ghostbusters movie. And now this movie's been going through a lot of turmoil. If you remember, maybe 5-6 years ago, there was talks about Seth Rogen coming in and writing the script and maybe it being a passing the torch where you would have Egon and, Bill Murray's character.
Maybe transition into the Ghostbusters Extreme. Remember that show?
With the wheelchair Ghostbuster, that was pretty cool. But yeah, they were talking about like kind of bringing back the original cast and having them pass the torch to a new cast. Now, Harold Ramis unfortunately passed away a couple months ago, and that was the guy who played Egon. And after that, you saw the original director Ivan Reitman. He had directed the first two. He kind of took a step back. I guess it was kind of hard for him losing a good friend and coworker and Harold Ramos, but Ramos, did I say that? Yeah, Ramis. Yeah. So that was, that kind of took the franchise kind of took a hit right there. But now they're talking with Paul Feig attached to it that they might do a reboot of the series featuring an all-female cast instead of the all-male cast. Now,
if that sounds like maybe they're going for a gimmick, but hey, I'd like to see if it works. If it works, it works.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if it works, no problem. Cool with me. But if you know Paul Feig, he is the director of such movies as Bridesmaids and The Heat. That was a Melissa McCarthy, Sandra Bullock movie. Two strong female lead characters, put into these movies. So any director that might be able to pull that into a decent movie, I'd say is Paul Feig. So it's just interesting to hear.
Do they have an idea for the four ladies, for the four actresses?
The one that I've heard bounced around, and of course, is Melissa McCarthy, because apparently these two have done 3 movies together, so they're a buddy-buddy situation going on there, and he might pull her in to be the lead actress. But I'm just curious, are they going to name these characters the same characters? Are you still going to have a Stantz and a Venkman and a Egon, or are they just going to take it a total different direction?
I would assume they would take a different direction, because if you're doing a reboot, you can do whatever. And I'm guessing they're also not going with the original Ghostbusters 3 script or plot line, because they did have a plot line already for Ghostbusters 3.
Like I said, that kind of got scrapped after Harold Ramis passed away.
Well, they did it though. They apparently you remember the video game that came out for the last generation?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently that was based straight off the Ghostbusters 3 script, so they kind of produced it. So
just in video game format, which is a good medium to tell stories, that's for sure. We love them here at Words From My Face. But yeah, so I just thought this was kind of curious. I don't think it's a bad thing that they're going with all-female cast. I'm kind of on the fence. Now, one thing that I did hear is that Dan Aykroyd will be reprising his role as Stantz. So we're going to see one of the original Ghostbusters in this movie, which will be cool. So that makes me think it's more of a passing the torch type movie than an actual reboot. I almost think it might be better if they rebooted the series, but I could go with the passing the torch. Maybe one of the characters is Stantz's daughter or something like that. Maybe they all have daughters, and they take the mantle of Ghostbusters from their fathers. That'd be pretty cool.
Well, honestly, too, like I was mentioning before, it might be nostalgia, but I actually like the Ghostbusters Extreme TV cartoon show, and the original Ghostbusters, had the good cartoon show with it. Ghostbusters Extreme had a decent idea. Again, it was a passing the torch. They had Egon as the mentor, but then there was just these 4 new kids, and they had new equipment because it was like a new generation.
And I believe it was their after-school job was catching ghosts, so that was a pretty interesting way. But they brought in a female Ghostbuster there too.
They did, yeah. They had one. They diversified the group in general with that one, but that wasn't even a main focus. Like they used it well. Like they used the tension with the female member and just all kinds of crazy stuff. I thought they did well, but then again, I haven't seen it since I was
8, 9,
6, 7, 8.
It's been a while, a couple of years, Maybe your taste have changed.
Maybe it was terrible.
Maybe your tastes have changed since you were 6 years old.
I just remember him giving a quarter to a zombie and telling him to go away, or one of the characters doing that. I thought that was hilarious.
There you go. There
I
you
still
go.
think that's hilarious.
And I know they called the guy in the wheelchair Wheels, so like I guess if you're in a wheelchair, that's your nickname. So I don't know, but let us know what you're thinking about it. Are you excited for a new Ghostbusters movie? Do you think they're taking it in the right direction? Let us know in comments down below. Of course, at Words for My Face on Twitter, wordsformyface@gmail.com, and as always, Google Plus and Facebook. All those places, a good place to let us know what you think, what you're looking forward to in the movie. So let's take that.